cigarettes. I liked them a lot. Not at first. When I first started, they didn't make me feel that good. The buzz was fine, but afterwards you feel kind of sick. But after a few days, I really got used to them, and they just became easier and easier. And God, those last couple days, they were just, you light it up, and it's just so relaxing. Just this wave of calmness comes over you. I could have had one, once an hour. It was really enjoyable. It was a sad day when I knew that I had to stop. So, stopping, quitting, it wasn't that hard. It really wasn't. The first couple days, I was so surprised because I didn't have any urges, I didn't have any cravings, and it was just, I don't know, it was just really easy. It was like I hadn't even started in the first place. It was nothing. But then, I think it was day 4 of no cigarettes. I went to a casino. It was New Year's Eve. And if you guys have ever been to a casino, you know that as soon as you walk in there, you're just smashed in the face with the smell of cigarette smoke. Because all it is just a bunch of 60-year-olds just tapping away on those slot machines, smoking a pack of cigarettes every hour. And so the place just reeks of cigarette smoke, but that really triggered me. I mean, up until that point, I didn't have any cravings for cigarettes, but once I saw people smoking them, once I smelt the sweet smell, it was rough. It was hard. I was really close to buying a pack of cigarettes at the bar because they sold them there, but luckily I didn't do that. But I mean, as time goes on, I haven't smoked a cigarette in over a week, but it's getting harder. Like last night, I was really craving one. This morning too, I just want to feel that, to inhale that smoke and that warmth, and then just that relaxation, and your head just feels lighter. It's enjoyable. But I think I'm in the clear. I'm not gonna get addicted. I mean, I might in the future. Like hell, I'm studying abroad this next semester here in the spring, and people smoke a lot in Greece, and that's where I'm going. And cigarettes are much cheaper too, so there's a pretty good chance that I'll be smoking in Greece. We'll see. But either way, it's not that big of a deal. People, they're so harsh on the whole cigarette addiction. It's like, yeah, it's not a good thing to be addicted to cigarettes. I mean, yeah, lung cancer is very bad, but open your eyes to the other addictions that are way worse than cigarettes. And I'm not talking about drugs. I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about that damn device you have in your pocket 24/7. Like, cell phones. They are, they're extremely valuable. They connect us with everybody. You have any sort of piece of information you could ever want at your fingertips, but the way we abuse them nowadays, like human beings, we just can't handle cell phones. They're too powerful for a lot of us, and especially social media. I mean, I think the average time people spend on social media is 3 hours per day. And if you really think about that, like 3 hours per day, 21 hours a week, that's basically a day a week that you're pissing away. That just goes to nothing one day a week. Is that not 4 days, 1 day a week, 4 days a month, 4 times 12, 48 days a year? About a month and a half a year. People are wasting just on mindless scrolling through Snapchat stories, Instagram stories. You cannot tell me that you care about other people's Instagram stories. You cannot tell me you get anything out of it. Or Snapchat stories. It's why do people do it then? It's just a compulsion to do that. I think it's poison for people's brains. It was a poison for my brain. I would not feel good after even spending 10 minutes on Twitter or just on Instagram even. I can't do it anymore. I don't do it, but I used to. And just scrolling through and like you see pictures that you don't care about, and then you waste so much time, and then you put your phone down, and then you can't even think anymore. My brain was so dull that when I was alone with my own thoughts, I realized that I had lost my ability to think. So I have to be really strict with myself on not ever going on social media. Just for personal reasons, because my brain stops working if I spend too much time on my phone. But 3 hours a day. I suppose a lot of people just they just look for ways to pass the time, which is too bad, You shouldn't. No. I shouldn't tell anybody how to live their lives or what's right and wrong, but you think that wasting 3 hours a day, that just can't be good for anybody. Like what you could do with those 3 hours, like if you read a book, like a book is so much more satisfying. Reading a really powerful story that just flattens you, that just brings you to tears. That is so much more satisfying than even seeing a girl's ass on Instagram. Girls post those really just those scandalous pictures of where they're showing off their ass, showing off whatever they have, and it's just, and you get a bunch of guys like, oh man, look at that ass, isn't that awesome? No, it's not. Who cares? There's so many more interesting things you could fill your time with rather than social media. People's brains, they just need that. They need to be on it because they just cannot handle a moment alone. They can't handle a moment of silence to themselves. Whenever I'm hanging out with people and a moment of silence comes, what happens? Everybody pulls out their phone. I think it's a poison, and it's a big problem, and I'm surprised that there isn't more of an outcry about it. Like, get a hobby, whittle wood, carve wood. That would be way more satisfying than checking Twitter. Because you're doing something, you're creating something, and you have something afterwards that you're at least somewhat fulfilled with. That's all I have for you. It's just a meaningless rant. Because whatever I say, that's not going to change anybody. And I shouldn't. I'm in no position to give anybody advice. I'm in no position to preach. You know what? Maybe they don't want more time. Maybe they just want to be unconscious and just. Maybe they want to be mindless, but that is something that's way worse than cigarettes. Way, way worse. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, leave your thoughts, subscribe if you want to, but really, I'm not going to tell you what to do, even though I just did by telling you to get off your damn phone. But, yeah, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.